Today's saints of the day, November the 16th, are St. Gertrude, Virgin and Benedictine, St. Agnes of Assisi, St. Clare's sister, Virgin, and St. Margaret of Scotland. St. Margaret of Scotland, the pearl of a nation, was born around 1045 in Hungary. Margaret was the daughter of Edward the Exile and a descendant of the royal House of Wessex. Her early life was shaped by political upheaval. Her family fled England shortly after the Danish Conquest, and then again after the Norman invasion in 1066. Seeking refuge, they arrived in Scotland, where Margaret's destiny would unfold. In 1070, Margaret married King Malcolm III of Scotland, becoming queen consort. But she was more than royalty. She was a reformer, a mother, and a saint. She was known for her deep Catholic faith, and Margaret brought Roman liturgical practices to Scotland, helping align the Scottish Church with the wider Christian world. She was called the Pearl of Scotland for her grace, wisdom, and most especially her compassion. Margaret used her influence to promote education, charity, and justice. She founded churches, including Dunfermline Abbey, and supported monasteries and religious communities. Her court became a center of spiritual renewal. Margaret was also a devoted mother of 8 children, several of whom became kings and queens. Her son, David I, would later be known for continuing her legacy of reform and piety. She personally cared for the poor, often feeding orphans and washing the feet of beggars. Her life was marked by fasting, prayer, and service, even amid her royal duties. She died on November the 16th, 1093, just days after her husband and oldest son were killed in battle. Her grief was profound, but her faith remained unshaken. She was canonized in 1250, and St. Margaret is the patron saint of Scotland, widows, mothers, and the poor. Her feast day is celebrated on November the 16th, honoring a queen who ruled with holiness and heart. My brothers, she lived a royal life transformed by faith, and by God's grace transformed a nation. May our faith transform our lives, and by God's grace transform our families. Be the family warrior that God has called us to be. God bless.